from God's own premises to the police's own backyard. Criminals appear to be calling the shots in Tamil Nadu. The latest, a chilling double murder inside a temple in Virudunagar, has once again put the Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam or DMK government in the dock over a rapidly deteriorating law and order situation. Two temple guards, Pechimuthu and Shankarapandian, were found hacked to death inside a temple which is supposed to be extremely important and is very close to Rajapalayam in Tamil Nadu's Virudunagar district. The men, both employed under the Hindu Religious and Charitable Endowments Department, were on night duty when they were attacked. A third guard discovered their bodies the next morning at around 7 a.m. and saw that the temple hundi or donation box was also broken. Police suspect a robbery attempt, which is now turned fatal. Of course, relatives refused to accept the bodies, demanding arrest before cremation. The killings triggered a political slugfest. BJP chief Nayanar Nagendran lashed out saying, and I quote him, "When even temple hundis aren't safe, how can people be?" AIDMK leader and former chief minister of Tamil Nadu, Edappadi K. Palaniswamy, called it shocking and accused the DMK of losing control over law and order. BJP's K. Annamalai slammed the regime for utter incompetence and questioned the HRNCE's negligence. But this isn't a one-off horror story. We called it a violent November, didn't we? Just days ago in Tiruchirappalli, a 25-year-old man was chased by a machete-wielding gang and hacked to death, and inside police headquarters in front of a sub-inspector's family who were having tea and were gobsmacked and shocked and traumatized. The accused were later caught after an encounter, but not before the incident raised questions about the fearlessness, or rather the brazen impunity of those criminals. Then, of course, you remember earlier this month in Coimbatore, a chilling crime which took place. A 19-year-old college student was abducted and gang raped on the city's outskirts. The three accused were arrested for offences under sections 296B, 1181, 324-4, 143 and 3094 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita based on the initial complaint lodged by the survivor's friend. The police later added section 70, gang rape of BNS, against them based on the statement of the survivor. The incident triggered statewide outrage and protest, with opposition parties and women's groups demanding answers. They say the government's assurances ring hollow as women, temples and even police quarters fail to do anything and fall prey to the crime. 3 brutal murders in just 2 weeks, from shrines to police headquarters, and yet we are told all is well in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is one of the safest places. I don't think that's true at all, considering the law and order is under the chief minister, that is Muka Stalin. But what is really going on in Tamil Nadu, even as we hurtle towards elections? Narayana Tirupati has joined us, chief spokesperson for the BJP, also Vice President S. Muralidharan, senior political analyst. Vanakkam to both of you. Can you imagine, Narayan, thanks for joining us after a long time. Yes, Narayan. And, first of all, theft in temples. Our neighboring Kerala, you've seen what is going on. I mean, Tantris are allegedly involved in it, whether it is Sabarimalai or it is Guruvayur. Another story. Hundials being broken, etc. But the thing is, when this government took charge and Shekhar Babu's HRNC minister, he said, I will see to it that temples are administered as per law and they are safe. Is this safety? Is this safety? And this temple is one of the Panchabhutams, correct me if I am wrong, a Sivan temple.
Oh, as per law, Sudha, this HRNC has got no right to manage the temples as per the law. But HRNC itself is an illegal, department. That is what we are saying. So how do you expect the government to act swiftly? It is not possible. So HRNC, we say that it is an illegal body. It was formed only to supervise the, temple managements, but it is managing the temples now. This is the problem. It is not only in November. In the last 4.5 years, we have seen hundreds and hundreds of murders happening throughout Tamil Nadu. This is because of the ineffectiveness of the police. That ineffectiveness has come because of politicization of police force. That is what is being, happening in Tamil Nadu. Absolutely, the police are not given any free hand. and in fact, political appointments. Even they are not ready to appoint the DGP as per norms. This is how the Tamil Nadu government acts. The police, which has to stop crimes. The police is given more powers because they have to stop crimes from the society, in this that is happening in the society, but unable to stop crimes. Mr. Stalin says that each and every time that after the crime happens, he says, we have found this, we have found that. No, it is not so. This is because of the huge liquor and also the drug monies. The drugs and the liquor has caused this kind of murders happening. The history cheaters, the rowdies, the blackmailers, all are there. All are the criminals. The convicts are all at large in the society, and the police not able to identify any of them. This is the problem. So
Yeah.
it is uncontrollable and unbearable.
You know,
This is absolutely right.
Narayanan, the temple, murder inside a temple. Now, you see, temple is for all of us who are believers, and I am very much one, is a sacred place anyone can come and pray. Now, for someone to come inside with an intent of stealing, apparently, thank God, the jewels that the god was wearing, they were kept elsewhere in the village.
That is what they say.
That's what they are saying. That's what I have a big doubt on that. But of course,
Yes.
let's wait for the investigation, because I found it very strange. Have you ever seen a temple? You and I belong to Tamil Nadu, and we are all
Right.
very proud that, we have the best temples ever in the country, in the world. But I've never seen a god without any jewels, unless,
Ornament.
yeah, never. Particularly the god that is worshipped. There are, of course, different, we don't want to go into the Mulavar and the Utsavar. I will not go into all those details. But usually the ornaments are always adorning the Lord
Always there.
or the goddess. Now they are saying there. But Narayanan, don't you think that this is pre-planned completely? Because, they come inside, they break the hundial, they are so smart that the CCTV footage also they take with them, and they murder the two people. I mean, I just don't understand that. Unless, how did the police, whether there was any indication, how is it that they came from somewhere, parachuted down and did this, Narayanan? For me, it
No,
seems
this,
like pre-planned.
Sudha, definitely it will be pre-planned only. But I told you, there are two things. One is drug, another one is liquor. For drug and liquor, these people will stoop to any level. That is what, this is because of the government. The government unable to stop the drug monies, and the government encourages the people to drink. This is the issue. Even day before yesterday, on Saturday, we saw one very strange thing, Sudha, in Tamil Nadu, in Chennai, in Ambattur, that a parent, a father killed his own son because he was torturing the parents. And the father had killed his own son, and now the father and mother have got arrested. We have seen, sons killing a father, and we have seen sons killing mothers, and we have seen a husband killing wife, and even a small 6 months old child has been thrown to the wall and been killed, and friends killing each other. And today, now the father is killing the son because of the liquor menace. This is the issue in Tamil Nadu. It has crossed beyond a big stage. This is a social evil. And as far as this case is concerned, this issue is concerned, two security guards inside the temple has been murdered. And it is very clear, they want money. Even for small money, for 5 rupees or 10 rupees, people are killing, murdering people. This is what is happening in Tamil Nadu.
Right.
It is a pre-planned one,
Yeah.
yes.
Muralidharan, I want to ask you that, we are hurtling towards elections. I do not want to sit on judgment, but why is it, as a journalist, I feel that law and order seems to have taken a complete backseat in Tamil Nadu? You look at, we are focusing only on November. They will say, why are you picking up on the Anna University? Okay, I won't. I'm only talking about the unfortunate gang rape of this young girl in Coimbatore. I'm talking about, Thamari Selvan, what's that his name, who ran inside the police headquarters and got hacked by machetes. And then now this, where inside a temple, it all looks pre-planned, where the thieves are so clever that they take the CCTV camera footage or etc. Has the DMK government decided that law and order is not important right now? It is only important for us to win the election.
True, Sudha. If you say, this is not the first time you're talking about it. We have spoken in numerous occasions in this channel. Apart from that, the Tamil Nadu media, though, you can write it off saying that it's defunct. It doesn't speak about this. It doesn't debate on this issue. Forget that. But we have spoken about it multiple times. The core issue is, even now, we don't have a full-time DGP. We have an acting DGP. The chief minister, I'm sorry to say, he's been a puppet, being instead of he running the show and making use of all those IPS, IAS officers, they are making use of him and they are running the show. Okay, he's listening to them. That's the problem. Because if you take the Armstrong murder case, they went to Supreme Court to stop the Madras High Court order of CBI inquiry. What happened in Supreme Court? Supreme Court struck it down. They have gone for the second time over there. Okay, so I don't even know whether Mr. Chief Minister knows all this. And they also went for the Ananagar POXO case. So multiple, incidents, and in fact, your heading should change. Is it deteriorating law and order situation in Tamil Nadu? Instead of that, you should say no law and order in Tamil Nadu. That's the right word. Because time and again, see earlier, as Mr. Narayan Tripudi said, it's about liquor and stuff like that. People advise their children, if there's a Tasmac shop, don't go next to it. It's the female children. Okay, don't take that route. Don't come in the night via that route, etc. Today, parents are advising the kids, if there's a police station, avoid that. If you see a policeman, put your head down and walk. This is the kind of scenario in Tamil Nadu. The cops are carrying out all these crimes. We have seen 3 instances. Twice they were raped, and the third instant, when a girl lost a scooty, she made a police complaint. This policeman said, okay, come and take your scooty, but I would like to book a hotel room before that. Would you accompany me? This is the kind of nonsense which is happening. The chief minister has no clue about all this because he doesn't read newspapers. He doesn't see news. This is the problem with him. He's a merry puppet. I'm ashamed to say he is not even 1% of Karunanidhi. So this is the status, Sudha. It's pathetic.
It's pathetic. It's like a banana republic where you say put your head down if you see a cop on the street rather than seeing a drunk on the street. What has Tamil Nadu come to? Narayanan, I want to come to you and ask you that this Thamare Selvan, the man who was hacked, that 25-year-old man who was hacked with sickles and machete, he runs into the police headquarters. In quarters inside the house of a sub-inspector. The family is having tea at that time and he's hacked in front of a cop. What, Narayanan, I mean, those who are hacking at least should know police headquarters. It's clearly written, those are the quarters where the police personnel live. They dwell there. They enter it and they enter the house of a cop to hack. What is this complete anarchy, as it were?
That means what? The rowdy elements, the criminals have got no fear on police.
Yes.
That is the main thing. So because why they don't have fear? Because as Muralidharan said, the entire police department is politicized, and no policeman can take any kind of decision without their political boss's intervention. This is what the main problem is. And they have got all, district secretaries, even from a local secretaries, they dominate the police stations. That is what is happening. And there is no fear because all are, the police know who is doing crimes and who is not doing crimes. So this is the main issue. Everything starts, I told you, Sudha, everything starts from liquor and drugs. And to the policemen also. This is the main issue. We have seen in Trichy, even in a running bus, one person was killed. In Ozur, one advocate was killed. We have seen gruesome murders, very horrible murders throughout Tamil Nadu, which Tamil Nadu has never witnessed like this in the last 4.5 years. And this is because that the police have no clue at all where the history sheeters are there. Previously, the police used to have track of these history sheeters. Now they don't have. That is the main issue.
I remember, Narayanan, they were called the Scotland Yard. Remember?
Yes.
What happened to that? What happened to that? Is it only this regime, or it is just a complete deterioration of the police force in Tamil Nadu?
That is money. This is because of money and the influence, the political influence. I am telling you, main political influence. This is being done, and police are also not bothered because they get huge money. The illegal money, unaccounted money is the main problem in Tamil Nadu, and These people are, they do anything for, even for 5 or 10 rupees, they are creating murder. See in the temple case, what has happened. For taking money from the undi, these people have done. You may think that I will not be surprised even the jewels are safe, because for 100 rupees or 200 rupees, they are murdering, because
Yes.
they don't know anything. They don't know, because they are totally into the drug and
They are
influence of
blinded.
drug, and
Yeah.
they are blinded. So, and the liquor, this
Yeah.
is the main issue. The reason for this is the government. The reason for this is the government, because it encourages liquor. It encourages, even, you will not believe, Sudha, even 6th standard, 7th standard students are taking, they are murdering, and they are trying to assault the people. This is what is happening in Tamil Nadu.
It's shocking. Muralidharan,
Yeah.
but does it matter to the people? I see the chief minister, flagging off how to make Chennai safe for women campaign. Then call this number so that you feel safe. And he's flagging it off. There are lots of people, they are clapping, they are, kind of eulogizing him. He seems to be announcing a lot of, sops for women. Are the people even noticing that this is how Tamil Nadu has become? That the streets of Tamil Nadu, whether it is Trichy, where a man is, or, look at this case of Thamarai Selvan, where he is hacked in a cop's house, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe this? It's like a film. Or a young woman who is out there, and of course there was victim shaming. What was she doing outside at so night? I mean, come on, we are all journalists. We travel at 2 a.m. in the morning. Does that mean we should be violated? Why are the streets not safe? I'm going to ask. I would have asked them. But of course, that is also there. And there is Armstrong's case, where it was a daylight kind of, murder, and this temple murder, double murder. But are people bothered, Muralidharan? Tell me, you live there, you know the pulse of the people.
I'll give you some data. The last 6 months, we had 644 deaths, murders. May is 107, June is 117, July is 134, August is 112, September is 122, and August 13 days 52. This is the record. Number of people have been murdered in Tamil Nadu. So this clearly shows there is something seriously wrong in Tamil Nadu, and things are not improving. Now, what they've been trying to do is they've been doing whenever they, even the Armstrong case, they know the key witness, the guy could utter something, they knocked him off. Okay, he was encountered and killed. The other guy was kept in the hospital, and he was, according to his family members, he was poisoned to death. And that case is on, and they are told to recover, they do another postmortem, etc. So things are like, it's not as if it's hunky-dory. As Mr. Narayan said, drugs is also a role to play. But apart from that, since the top of the government is a puppet, the Nepo kids are taken over. They are running they're calling the shots, and everyone is making use of these cops to do their, day-to-day work. Okay, so if anyone resists, anyone let's pitch in some, let's say I speak something strong about the government, okay, the cops will be ordered by the local councillor or some goon saying that arrest Murali and put him in gundas. And they have arrested close to some 50 people, prominent people from various political parties and journalists, ever since they came to power. So the police is doing this rogue activity, what we call as Aval Turai here. Kaval Turai has become Aval Turai. They have become the henchmen. They say, go pick up this guy, arrest him. You won't believe, in Madras, I'll give you a classic example. In one court, okay, I can even name the court, Saidapet court. Anybody talking against DMK, defamation case will be filed, be a criminal defamation, and taken to that court. Immediately, the person will be arrested.
And what is this? Some kind of military rule?
Exactly. So now there's a judge.
Emergency.
Immediately, the judge changed. The new judge came in. He refused to remand Mr. Felix Netflix. You know what they did the next thing? They know if they go to the same judge again, he will not remand.
Yeah.
So they filed a case from another jurisdiction.
Wow.
Okay. This is, I think, a famous, the Vardarajan, the retired policeman. Okay. They filed a case in somewhere in Perangulathur and took him to another, justice and got him remanded. So this is exactly what is happening. And people know, see, Tamil Nadu, anybody who has little bit of senses, anybody reads news, know all these. This is
Yeah.
not rocket science.
Now I
But
know.
they think they can fool the people. That's the point.
Now I know where film scripts are coming from. This is really very serious. Narayan Tirupati, the problem is that whenever we discuss this, then what about happens amongst political parties? Pollachi, Kodanade, you did this, I did this. The thing is that something is very rotten, systemic rot has taken place in Tamil Nadu, which is doing very well in all the other parameters. People will say, oh, this Tamil woman is going on and on. I'm not. I know your primary health centers, your education, when it comes to several other parameters, we Tamils are the tops. I'm talking about LNO, law and order. Narayan Tirupati, what do you think is the way out? Because every political...
See,
go on.
see, we should never compare yesteryears, or we should never compare other states. My state, our state, Tamil Nadu is in this kind of issue, and this is mainly because of the government's policy and government's attitude towards controlling the law and order. The total mismanagement. The mismanagement means what? The administration has failed. Why administration failed? It has got no control. As Muralidharan said, absolutely there is no control on the police, on the public, and people are afraid to even walk. That is the main issue, and we don't know. When people are ready to kill for even 5 rupees or 10 rupees for a drug or for a liquor. Even day before yesterday, from my house, some taps were stolen at 6:30 in the evening. So see what it will fetch? It will fetch only 5 rupees or 10 rupees brass pipes. And see that is how the Tamil Nadu has become for this drug, for liquor. People are ready to do anything, and this is being encouraged or not being controlled by the government. The entire
Who saves our
responsibility
temples?
lies
Narayanan.
on the
Narayanan, who will save our temples then, Narayanan?
Only God will save his own temple, because God is the deity and he is the owner of the temple. He will save. That is what I told you first itself. You have to remove this HR and CE from temples. We are fighting with the government for so many years. HRNC is totally illegal body which illegally controls the temples. The act of HRNC very clearly says that HRNC is a organization, is a movement. It is only to supervise the management of the temples when they fail. But unfortunately, these people are trying to manage. This is the main issue. If you go into the detail, who these security guards are, you take the details of them, you will find, surprise there also. They would have been appointed, and there will be a huge corruption scandal behind this also.
Right.
A group of. So this is how the government operates, the HRNC operates.